Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Now, this was a verse that my mom spoke to me many times throughout my elementary and teenage years. And to be honest with you, I was never quite sure how this practically played out in my life until I came across this story. And it's a story that I want to share with you today. In the 1400s, there was a village right outside of Ireland that experienced a revival. And at this revival, 12 men decided that they were going to abandon everything that they knew about life and begin to go and tell everyone they could about the love and the hope of Jesus Christ. Now, the part of the story that I want to share that impacted me was that as these men were getting ready to go and do this, they decided that they were going to leave the country of Ireland and head across the sea. So on the day that they took their boat down to the ocean, they decided to pray one more time. And as they got done praying, one by one, as each man lifted their head, they felt like they needed to leave their boat paddle behind. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in the ocean before, but that seems absolutely absurd. To be in the ocean without anything that is going to direct you on where you need to go. Now, long story short, as these men were in the ocean without their boat paddles, they ended up landing hundreds of miles away off the coast of Wales. And as they landed there, there was this small village, and the village leader came out and asked them, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" These 12 men began to share with them what they were doing and sharing about the love and the hope of Jesus Christ. And they shared about how they left their boat paddles and that God ordained their boat to that village. Well, the village leader said, "Wow, if you have that type of trust in God, I want to know about that God." Well, that village leader ended up giving his heart to Jesus Christ, and so did many others from that village. Now, to me, this story defines trust. Because had I been a part of that group, I probably would have done one of two things. I probably either would have kept one foot in the boat and one foot on shore, questioning whether God could actually direct my steps, which would have led to a highly uncomfortable split. Or probably something else I would have done was jumped out of the boat before it reached great distance. And so my question to you today is, how do you define trust in God? Are you one that will trust God as long as you can use a boat paddle or something to direct your own steps in your own path? Or are you able to trust God in a way that says, "You know what, God, take my oar, take my paddle, and I want to go and be used wherever you lead me"? You know, that's the type of trust that God desires that we give him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Yay!